So here we have the wallets. Nothing has changed here. You can add a wallet and so forth. Then the tasks, this is for Ethereum minting based off of contract. As you can see, it looks pretty much exactly the same, except now we have this gas limit option. Essentially, you can set the gas limit for a contract. If you, for example, want to manually try and time a mint to get in the first block, you need to specify a gas limit, or otherwise your contract won't go through, or your transaction won't go through. Just make sure you know what you're doing with the gas limit, as you can potentially lose a lot of ETH if you're not really careful. But yeah, everything else is the same. There's the automatic mode, the time mode, and everything. But yeah, moving on from that, the mint watch function, nothing's changed here. You hit start and it will start looking for projects that are currently minting live. Next, the sniper. So you can specify a project. So you hit the plus sign, and let's just do the seekers again. You put in the check slug, you hit check, and it brings this up. And this is essentially just so you can make sure you're sniping the correct collection. And if it is, then you re-input the slug here and follow these steps. And if there's a specific trait you're looking for, you just select that and hit add monitor. Once you've done that, make sure you unlock your wallet by just clicking on it and putting in your password, and then you just hit start and it will start searching. But this this next one is actually a new feature we just added with the new UI release, which is the Opensea mass bidding. So let me grab this first. What you want to do is you need to load in a project or a collection off of Opensea, and you do that the same way you grab slugs for the Opensea sniper. So in the URL on Opensea, there's usually the name, which you can copy, and you can look at my previous videos to see if you're not entirely sure. But essentially, once you have this in, you hit find traits, and it should begin getting assets. So it has gotten 150 assets so far, and this process might take a few seconds. And as you can see, based off of Opensea rate limiting issues, we might get timeouts here and there, but we don't care about that. We want to let this go through, and whatever, we'll just let this go through. Next, after you have finished this entire process, so this will go through and it will load all of the assets, and here it will end up saying finished. And I guess there is 5,000 assets, so it might take another minute or two. But here's a project that I have already loaded. Wait, to stop this. Here's a project. So you can see this will actually have the existing traits that we have found, and if you start again, it will start at the right place, so you don't have to worry about restarting every time. But we'll just use Azuki for an example. Here we can select the different traits, and I know right now there's a bunch of traits, and it might be kind of hard to look through. So I recommend using Opensea to find the trait that you're looking for and then searching for it in this. This is a little inconvenient, but it is what it is. I'll probably add a feature to make this easier, but let's just say we want an Azuki that has background off-white and has the offhand Shinai. As you can see, it found 32 assets, and we want to bid let's say 0.01, and we can set the expiration and we can start bidding. Now, one thing I want to mention is that since this is going through Opensea's API, there's a good chance that it might fail. And one way you can get around this is to have proxies set. And in this tab over here, which I'll show you in a second, we can actually load proxies, which I actually don't have any right now, but you get the gist of how this works. So we can hit stop bidding, and one thing you want to make sure is that your wallet must have Weth or wrapped ETH, or however you want to pronounce it. So we can actually stop this for now. But yeah, so this is a pretty cool feature that was suggested by a lot of our members. You can bid based off of trades. And if, for example, you accidentally click this trade, for example, you just click on it and it'll get removed, and then you can start bidding on new assets.